Way back in the 80s, this face was one of the most visible on television. I think it's fair to say that Ms. Connie Sellecca was pretty much everywhere. So this is the role that I remember her in best, as common sense lawyer Pam Davidson on The Greatest American Hero. Along with castmates William Catt and Robert Culp, Sellecca was great. Unfortunately, the show ran out of steam quickly, and the promise of those first few episodes, well, it was never fully realized. That said, despite a name change for the main character Ralph, a lawsuit from DC Comics, and the already mentioned lack of clear direction, the show did run for 3 seasons. And you know, I always hoped that Ralph would figure out the mechanics of flying with his supersuit. But you know what? He never did. So now that we've got The Greatest American Hero out of the way, let's get to where I really remember seeing Connie first. It was on a short-lived television show on CBS called Flying High. When this show was on TV, I had never actually stepped foot on an airplane, but I really wanted to believe that this was exactly how stewardesses, flight attendants, really were. I also remember Connie from this television movie, which also aired on CBS right around the same time as Flying High. Yep, before Chris Evans protected America with his red, white, and blue shield, Reb Brown did the same thing on the small screen. And yes, just in case you're wondering, that is Christopher Lee up there above Captain America's shoulder. Right around the same time, Connie tied the knot with actor Gil Gerard. Yep, Mr. Buck Rogers himself. Although they would have a son in 1981, the relationship would not last. More on Connie's personal life in just a little bit, but for now, let's get back to focusing on her amazing career, because after 3 seasons on The Greatest American Hero, Connie found herself on another hit television show. Co-starring with James Brolin, Ms. Sellecca helped propel ABC's Hotel television show to the top of the ratings for 5 seasons. Similar to other programs by Aaron Spelling like The Love Boat and Fantasy Island, episodes of Hotel would have a couple of different storylines playing out during a single episode, with recognizable guest stars from both television and movies. And right around the end of Hotel, Connie starred with another one of my favorite actors, John Ritter, in a fun TV rom-com called The Last Fling. I believe you can stream this movie free of charge if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber. At least you can at the time of this video's creation, so check it out. The script is clever and fun, and both Ritter and Sellecca are an absolute delight to watch together on screen. After Hotel had run its course, Sellecca opted to star in a TV series called P.S. I Love You, co-starring Mr. B.J. and the Bear himself, Greg Evigan. This is a show that I really remember very little about, possibly because it just didn't last all that long. After that, if memory serves me correctly, Connie seemed to focus more on television movies instead of the grind of a weekly series. I have to believe that there comes a point in anyone's career, but especially for those in entertainment, where you just want to be a little more picky, a little more scrutinizing when it comes to the choices that you make. And for the most part, the roles that Connie took on were spot on and really highlighted this talented lady's ability to make you truly believe that she was the character that she was portraying on screen. It was right around this time that I became aware of Connie's work with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Such a truly noble cause. I absolutely love it when stars step away from the limelight and roll up their sleeves and just dig in and try to find ways to use their fame to help others. This won't be the last time that I talk about Connie's good works. More on that in a minute. But first, let's talk about how her life changed in one very dramatic way. It was in 1992 that Connie married musician and co-host of Entertainment Tonight, John Tesh. And well, this time, from all the articles that I've read, she just knew it was right. She knew that she had finally found her partner in life. I still have this CD. I'm not sure who gave it to me or if I bought it on my own, but I've got to say, I really like it. Tesh is an accomplished musician, and it's clear that Connie brings out the very best in him. She clearly is his muse. Connie also leveraged Tesh's musical talents to help others when she established the Sellecca-Tesh Foundation for the Forgotten Generation, which places music and music therapy in nursing homes. You see, I told you I'd get back to her good works. Like I said earlier, and especially after meeting and marrying John, it does seem like TV movies, well, they seem to be more Connie's thing. Here are a couple that I remember very well. Anytime you combine romantic comedy with good old-fashioned holiday fun, well, all I can say is that it's likely that I will like it. It's been a while since I've seen either of these two films, but I do believe that if I had to pick, I enjoyed A Holiday to Remember just a little bit more. Based on my research, I am uncertain if Ms. Sellecca is still involved with the Sellecca Solution line of skincare products that sold, at least for a while, on QVC and other channels like Amway. Truthfully, everywhere I look, it does seem like these products have been discontinued, so this may be one of those rare occasions when a project that Connie worked on didn't quite work out the way that she'd hoped for. Or it may just be that Connie wanted to devote more time to assisting husband John with his noble endeavor to help us all lead a better life through a variety of different channels, books, podcasts, radio shows, and videos that can easily be found online. They all provide valuable information regarding how we can incorporate more intelligence into our lives. I've got to say, folks, if there is one thing that I will never say no to, it's going to be more information regarding how I can lead a better life. So here's a great example. In one video, Connie talks about the causes of bad breath. And you know what? I've been known to have had bad breath from time to time. So there you go. Good stuff. Thank you, John and Connie. Oh, and Connie's oldest son, Gib, too. He's part of the Intelligence for Your Life team. Connie does have a presence on Twitter these days, although it doesn't seem like she's tweeted out anything for a few months. And that's okay, I guess. Frequent tweets aren't always a good thing. I'm sure she'll tweet something out when she's good and ready. She is, however, far more active on her Facebook fan page, where she posts messages about positivity, as well as video clips from her Intelligence for Your Life programs. All in all, it really feels like what happened to Connie's career is that it moved in the exact direction that she wanted it to, in a direction that makes sense with where she's at right now in her own life journey. And I've got to say, I'm always happy when I can say that in one of these videos. I'm sure that there is more to come from Ms. Sellecca. Now, what exactly that is, I'm not sure. That said, I'm quite positive that it will be the right thing for both her as well as those of us who are her fans. So that's it. Let's end with this picture. It's from a show called Beyond Westworld that I believe aired on CBS in 1980. Had to be right before The Greatest American Hero. Based on the best-selling novel and hit movie, 5 episodes were made, but only 3 ever made it to the airwaves. Until now. Yep, if I'm not mistaken, you can pick up all 5 episodes for just a few bucks on Amazon right now. Pretty darn cool if you're into short-lived TV shows the way that I am. I'll post a link in the description field of this video if you're interested. Alright, now it's your turn. Please share your memories in the comments section, and while you're at it, I would appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and what the heck, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel? I talk about music, movies, and television, mostly from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know, the good stuff. But most importantly, and as always, thank you so much for watching.